Tottenham 1, Manchester City 0. To be honest, I expected to win this game. I gotta say I expected to win this game. But Spurs, they came out and they were brave. They took the game to Man City. They didn't have that inferiority complex, seeing that they without the talisman Harry Kane. They with a new manager. They didn't show any nerve being in front of a packed stadium. And they won the game. And I think, even as a City fan, they deserve that win.
I'll tell you, look, Spurs have been good, as you said earlier. They've had a decent record against City in the last 3 or 4 seasons, so it wasn't a huge surprise. It's just Spurs are a bit, they call them the bottlers in like big competitions and stuff like that, and they usually just die away. But Son, I'll tell you what, see Heung-min's son, I'd nearly rather him than Kane. I mean, this guy is just unbelievable. I think City should put a bit in for him. Never mind Kane.
Exactly.
Son for me is just wow.
Exactly. That's who City should have probably gone in for when you really think about it.
Oh well, I love him as a player. He's all action. He's pace.
Yeah, but
everything.
I like Kane as well. I think Kane would make City more of a force as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
he has injuries.
Yeah.
Kane. If I said to you, you can have Son tomorrow morning, would you take him?
Yeah, I'll take Son. I will take Son any day. He's a quality player. And he always seemed to show up against Man City, though. Yeah. I don't know what it is. He always seemed to show up against City.
Yep.
But Dave, look, when you look at this lineup that Pep put out, right, it baffles me. I don't see Pep is a guy that confuses me on so many occasions, right? I don't know if...
I seen your reaction when he picked the team in the Champions League final against Chelsea. There's an example.
Exactly. Because, for example, right, if you have Laporte and Stones on the bench, why are you playing Nathan Ake, who basically give Leicester City the Community Shield with that tackle?
Yeah,
you play Ake. Look, you play Ake, who was very standoffish once again against Heung-min's son. Because when Son was about to take the shot, you got to close him down better than that. You really got to close him down better. And if you have John Stones, new contract signed and everything, I don't know if Laporte is on his way out of the club, why he's not starting. But if you have 2 players who are higher up the pecking order than Nathan Ake, why are you starting Ake? Why not let Ake play in these little cup games, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and work his way into the team? Because he was injured last season. He has not been playing a lot of football. But Pep want to just trust him in, like, go. I trust you. Go do your thing. And Ake has not been good enough, in my opinion.
No, I was surprised when you signed him. Now, let's be fair. No, I think I said it to you. I think I said it to you on the show.
Maybe you did. Yeah, I think you did.
But I just don't see it.
Ake is a quality player. I'm not going to take that away from him. He was one of Bournemouth's best player, right? He was at Chelsea. But I think he hasn't been in form. He hasn't had a lot of football in his legs. That's the thing. He was injured. You got to work him in. And as I said, play him in the Champions League, because you know we always get these kind draws in the Champions League. Play him in the Champions League. Play him in the League Cup. Play him in the FA Cup. Let him learn how to play with this team, because I don't think he knows how to play with the team as yet.
But why does Pep keep doing these weird teams when everybody sees the team sheet and goes, uh-oh, you're going to have a problem today? What? I don't know.
Listen, man, Dave, when you look at the team, why put Ferran Torres in as a false 9 when you have Gabriel Jesus on the bench who could play as a number 9?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? These are the things I don't understand. If you have Kyle Walker fit and ready, why not start Walker and play Cancelo at left back? You got to go with Mendy. And we know that Mendy has not been at his best. We know since he picked up the injury, he has not been good. Mendy has 50 appearances in what? 5 seasons.
Naby Keita style. Even worse.
I'm telling
worse.
you, 5
Worse.
seasons. 5. Mendy came in the 17-18 season. 17-18. On the strength of a great season with Monaco. Him, Bernardo, Fabinho, all of them came over to the Premier League the same time. And Benjamin Mendy has not been impressive since about, let's say, his first 10 games or so for City. And Pep just keeps going on and on with Mendy. It has been proven that Zinchenko is very effective and he works as a left back. Play Zinchenko. Mendy, let him work. Let him continue to build his confidence off of these games like the League Cup games. Let him keep building. You're throwing him out in the deep end a bit too early, in my opinion. Seriously. Yeah. Listen, if we continue like this, we cannot defend the title. We can't. We have the squad.
What do you do? I mean, listen, you have the bloody squad. Let's be real.
We have
probably going to get Kane. Possibly.
Listen, Dave, it's like, for example, right? It's like having let's say, it's like having an arsenal of weapons. And you need these big weapons to kill off your enemies. But you go in with the smallest, least effective weapons against the toughest opponents. That's what Pep does. You see what I'm saying? That's what he does.
Why? Why does he do it?
I don't, for the life of me, I do not
you know what I mean?
Listen, I don't know. Because if you look at the game, right, you have to, listen, Japhet Tanganga had Sterling in his pocket the whole game. And it wasn't even Sterling alone. Both Sterling and Grealish. Japhet Tanganga just said, whatever you guys are not passing, get the hell out of here. But what Man City should have done when they noticed that it was ineffective over on the left side of the field was play more through Riyad Mahrez, attack Reguilon, and we exposed Reguilon in the League Cup final. Expose Reguilon. We look more dangerous when we play down to Riyad Mahrez. Or what you should have done, what Pep should have said at that time, Sterling, get the hell from over there, go over on the freaking right side. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you what you should do. Blame Pep for that result because he's the one who tells the players what to do. He puts the team out. That's it. Pep.
What Pep should have done was at that time maybe change the system a little. Change the system. Because I'm telling you, the referee had to even warn Tanganga. The referee had to say, come through, man. Come through. I need to talk to you about this Tanganga fellow. He has been roughing up Grealish and Sterling. I'm warning you, he's going to get sent off. He was all over these guys. You see what I mean? And I think that's where we lost the game because we were ineffective on that side of the field where two players were taken out by Tanganga. When you look at the Spurs team, they had freaking Eric Dyer in their team. And I was laughing. Ollie Skip. And I'm like, the hell? We can't beat Spurs with these players? We can't beat Spurs without Harry Kane? You know what these guys are going to say now? They're going to say, okay, if you want Kane, you could take him. We'll take the money. We'll cash in right now because we know we could play without him. We're going to take that money and maybe bring in 2 or 3 other players for like 100 mil, and we're going to take the rest 50 mil and invest it, or we're going to invest it and triple our money. That's basically.
Well, what would you do? I mean, do you think the Kane deal is still going to go? 2 weeks left?
Oh, man. It seems like City wants Kane. It seems like that's what they want. If that's what they want, listen, it's their money. Let them spend the money. I would like the team if it has Kane in there because we need a striker. We need to replace Aguero. I can't deal with the Ferran Torres playing through the middle and then he's not getting any service, but he doesn't really come back and help out and work to actually do something, manufacture something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with Kane, you know you'll get that. Kane would always drop back and be a creative force as well, while Ferran Torres will be a ghost on the field if he's not really getting the service.
Oh, and I didn't see the game today. I only seen the bits on the goal. What was Grealish like today?
He wasn't that bad. He did his thing. He was fouled a lot. But and he had a shot on goal. He could have scored. He had an opportunity where he run through. He was taken down on the edge of the box. But if he had stayed on his feet, maybe he would have scored the goal. But you know, Grealish likes to go down very easily.
Yeah.
And the thing about Pep is like, even though Ferran Torres was ineffective throughout the whole game, Pep still left him on the field, you know, for the entire game, you know. And I don't understand this. Why wait until the seven? When did he bring on Kevin De Bruyne? 79 minutes. Oh, what are you smoking, Pep?
You should take Ole at the wheel and swap managers.
Listen, what? Listen, what's Pep? I won't take Ole. But look, what is Pep smoking? If you have Kevin De Bruyne, if he's fit to play 11 minutes, I would have played him at the start. Play him at the start, do the business, take him off. Take him off if he's done the job. But even if you don't start him and you saw we were struggling to create, bring him off the bench as soon as the second half starts. And because when Kevin De Bruyne came on, we looked better. We looked better.
Well, you're going to be better with him on the bloody pitch, full stop, aren't you? Let's be real.
Oh man, it is so frustrating.
Who have you got next? Who've City got next game? Who've City got?
Norwich.
At home, the Etihad.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Norwich.
There's your 3 points there, isn't it?
Nah, man. Remember what happened the last time we played Norwich? They beat us.
No.
They beat us the last time.
That's okay. I'm on about next week, though. You know, let's be real. I'm not talking about last year.
Listen, I'm not taking any teams lightly. We should beat Norwich, but you never know. Pookie might just score a hat-trick.
Wow, Pookie, that would be sick.
They might just score a hat-trick, man. They might just score a hat-trick. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you never know, as you said, yeah. But listen, I'm just delighted football's back, my friend. Fans are back. It's a big, big plus. To get us all our minds off this COVID business that's been going on for the last 18 months. It's just great to be back. That's all I can say.
Lovely.